Oh my goodness. It has been a full-on week, and I thought EA wasn't going to drop anything in terms of new content, but they did. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about The Yard, which is now on Madden 21 Mobile, and franchise stuff, because they came out with franchise stuff. But before we get into that, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, turn that bell notification on. If you like what you see on the channel, it really helps out the channel. And I'm trying to build out subscribers and stuff like that, trying to build this community, because I think that this channel could be really cool in the future, and I want to be able to give you guys the most accurate and most entertaining stuff on this channel involving maybe 2K, mainly Madden, and just other games and stuff like that. Just talk about it maybe. But anyway, let's get into all of the stuff that came out this week. First of all, we're just gonna talk about The Yard, and obviously Madden 21 is not out yet. It's going to be out in literally 3 weeks possibly, and they have a ton of content that we can already hop into without even buying Madden 21, and I'm talking about Madden 21 Mobile. So with Madden 21 Mobile, usually what they do with the mobile games is they will allow you to add or just play Ultimate Team, stuff like that, build up your team. But this year they have added The Yard, and with The Yard, what you're gonna be able to do it kind of has the same type of gameplay as NFL Street, but it's actually 3-on-3, and what you're gonna be able to do is create a player, and you're gonna actually be able to play as him against the AI. And the coolest part about this is not only the customization, but everything that you do in The Yard you can sync into your Xbox, PC, PlayStation account. And once you buy Madden 21, you're going to be able to pretty much start from where you ended off on mobile once the game comes out. And I think that is really cool. I'm really excited to play it on console now, because I'll actually have my guy progress a little bit. I have played it on mobile, obviously. So pretty much when you get into mobile, you're gonna see this image where it's just like The Yard. You probably will have a guy, but he won't be as customized as mine. And so once you get into this, you're going to press The Yard, and then it's going to take you to your player. Now, once you get your player, you're going to be able to customize the helmet, the torso, the arms, the pants, and the legs, and the feet, and the socks, everything. You can change how your guy looks, the height, everything. And it is super crazy. Like, celebrations and stuff are awesome. And the best part of this is everything that you want to buy, like in terms of shorts, shirts, even mouth guards. That's right, they're adding mouth guards, I'm pretty sure, into Madden 21. Everything that you buy, all you have to do is grind for it. It doesn't cost $1. Honestly, like, this is awesome. But moving on to franchise mode, I'm so happy. I wish I could have had this out like the day the notes came out, but I was on vacation. So with franchise mode, pretty much EA has just they're going to tell us what they're going to do going into Madden 21 and for the future, aka Madden 22, and it's actually really cool. So first of all, going into Madden 21, all of these new features, some may not be confirmed, some may be confirmed. These are just kind of things that they want to add in through an update after launch. And going off to start off with, they're going to be doing a lot of tuning. So they said that they're going to have improved progression and regression of players, improved core player progression into the future, such that X factors and other abilities for older players work well with incoming rookie classes. This is really cool. The next thing that they said they're going to add is commissioner tools. They're going to be just kind of giving us a little bit more things to do as a commissioner to make the commissioner role feel a little bit more unique. And then they're going to be talking about, or adding, I guess, AI personnel management. So pretty much teams are going to be able to, manage their own teams better, whether it be through the draft, free agency, trading, hopefully cap. They didn't say that they're going to be managing the cap better, but hopefully. Then they talked about the playoffs and Super Bowl presentation. They're going to be improving and refreshing that. X Factor / Superstar ability customization. So now as a owner or a coach, you can edit any player's X Factors or Superstars and make it whatever you want it to be. Super cool. I'm so glad that they actually added this. Then they're gonna have career stats for the players, so now you're gonna be able to see, their progression history and their performance history and stuff like that, just to create a little bit more immersion and depth within franchise mode. Then they go into trade logic, better trade logic. Hopefully they stick to this, because this is a whole lot of stuff that needs to be, desperately needs to be corrected, because the trade logic in Madden is really bad. Then they're talking about the retirement, so they have better insight into retirement each season to allow players to react and manage. That's a cool little thing. And then they're going to be adding playoff updates, so they're going to be adding an authentic playoff bracket screen to show who's in, who's won, and who's up next in the playoffs. Very, very cool. All this stuff, obviously, they aren't really new features as much as it is just a huge patch for Madden franchise mode. Regardless of if it's a patch or not, it is a good patch, and I think it's going to definitely make a difference between Madden 21's franchise mode and Madden 20's franchise mode. So super cool. And if you guys want to buy Madden 21, and if you're wondering when you should buy Madden 21, I would actually wait until this update comes out, because by then, if you buy the game and this update's already out, you're gonna be able to hop into franchise mode, and you're already gonna have all these new features. You don't have to wait for it. And just let you guys know, I would buy it a little bit later on if you are interested in buying Madden 21. Now then, going into Madden NFL 22. Now, just a heads up, most of these features are not fully confirmed. These are just things that they want to add into the game. They're not sure if they got the green light on it yet, but pretty much they're talking about, they're going to be making coaching carousel. Super cool. Scouting improvements, give us more in-depth scouting. That's also really cool. They're going to be finally adding stuff to the scenario engine, because I actually like the scenario engine. It's very bare bones though. And going into Madden 22, we can look to see a brand new, scenario engine with better things, better features. Then they talk about the new team chemistry system. All that stuff is really cool. Now, I actually don't exactly know what the chemistry system all involves, but I'm guessing it probably has to do with how players progress and stuff like that, updating that. Then they also go into more commissioner tools that are going to be added, and my favorite part, because I'm a huge relocation guy in franchise mode, which is relocation/branding assets. Yes, that is right. So, with the relocation and branding assets, they're going to be adding new uniforms, names, and logos to relocation. And, this is just going to create more variety in depth and deeper careers. Finally, I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been 4 or 5 years since they have even touched relocation. So they're finally going to be adding more things, more teams, uniforms, stuff like that. No new locations, unfortunately, but at least we do get more uniforms and names. Because, there are a lot of uniforms right now, but, if you've had Madden for the past 4 or 5 years, you've most likely already used and relocated with all the teams. And, it's just good to see that we're going to have more uniforms and stuff like that. This is definitely something that needed to be added. Hopefully, EA sticks onto everything that they said that's going to be added into Madden 22. Most of this stuff, I'm pretty sure, is going to be added in, because this is stuff that won't really go against the NFL. And, it's good for the game. I don't see why it wouldn't be added. But that's just me being optimistic. Then they kind of go into the involvement as the community, how they want our advice, give us criticism, stuff like that. So if you're watching this video, if you know any EA developers, stuff like that, please, give them advice. I actually do not, give a lot of advice to EA, because I don't know everything. I don't really have the connections and stuff like that. But if you do know EA, give them some advice and stuff. It could help. It'll be awesome. And definitely something that will make franchise mode even better. But other than that, that's all we got. So if you guys like the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!